WWE SmackDown Live tonight. We're here with Mojo Rawley.
There it is, baby.
First question.
Yes, sir.
How hyped are you?
Oh, come on, baby. We don't get hyped. We stay hyped. We're back in Phoenix. SmackDown tonight. We're ready to rock, baby. Ready to rock.
So what can people expect on SmackDown tonight?
They can expect an awesome show. They can expect a little bit of Mojo Rawley doing his thing. High energy, frenetic energy nonstop. But, you know, SmackDown's a great show. It's awesome. It's going to be an action-packed show. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring everybody. It's just going to blow your mind. If you've never been to a WWE show before, add it to the bucket list because we go ham.
Well, they got to see Mojo get hyped.
Come on, man. We don't get hyped. We stay hyped, baby.
So tell me this. You spent some time with the Arizona Cardinals. Is
Yes,
it
sir.
cool to come back to a show in Phoenix?
Absolutely. You know, we get to, with WWE, we have an opportunity to travel all over the world and see all these different cities and countries. But anytime you get to essentially come home, it's an awesome thing. And, you know, I spent some time with the Arizona Cardinals, loved my time here, the opportunity here, learned a lot from the team, the players, the guys, and it's always good to come back. Got to kind of hang out with some of the crew this morning, have some breakfast with them before the show, and ready to show out tonight for my city.
Now, everything I've read about you, you were one of the hardest workers when you were with the Arizona Cardinals. And now you're probably one of the hardest workers with the WWE. But are there similarities between the NFL and your WWE? Is it the same kind of grind?
Absolutely. You know, the things that it takes to be successful in the NFL is exactly what is required to be successful here in the WWE. Just, you know, the work ethic, you know, keeping yourself humble, which is really important. You know, highs and lows, wins and losses, just always being able to constantly bounce back from things like that. And just, you know, just the travel schedule and just everything that goes into it behind the scenes, the not so glamorous aspects of the job, you know, just being able to kind of handle that and keep proceeding forward is it's really the same from there to here. I'd say just about anywhere, but you know, obviously there's a lot of differences involved too. Huge learning curve here in the WWE is definitely not an easy business to get into and hang around in, but yeah, I would definitely say that my time with the Cardinals, mixing it up with John Lott in the weight room and Darnell Dockett and all the guys, like definitely prepared me to have a life here.
So we have the event tonight, but we have a big event next January, Royal Rumble at Chase Field. A lot of people are going to be excited for that one. Going to be a huge event for Phoenix and hopefully you, right? I mean, you're thinking about WrestleMania now, but we'll be thinking about WrestleMania next year.
Oh, man. Oh, the Royal Rumble is like my favorite pay-per-view, too. So I just found out recently that it's going to be here in Phoenix, and oh, my gosh, I couldn't be more hyped about it. Coming back here, Cardinal home territory, and just going to be able to mix it up, come sprinting out of that curtain, come down in whenever my music hits, whatever number I might be. I mean, that's awesome. You know, we'll definitely bring out some of the guys for that show, but huge monumental announcement, you know, big pay-per-view for us. The Royal Rumble's a big deal, and to have it here at home, I got home field advantage, so let's do it, baby.
Was it difficult to go from being an NFL player to a WWE superstar? Was the transition hard? Was it easier because you were an elite athlete already? Talk about that.
Physically, I felt like I was prepared for it, you know. Nose guard in the NFL is not an easy position to play. Physically, you can handle just about anything after that, but it was really the mental learning curve that was difficult. You know, one, the most obvious glaring difference is that there's no off season here. You know, we're 5 days a week, every week, all year, no exception. So, you know, having to acclimate your body and being able to constantly go. I mean, a lot of times in football, it's like, all right, well, you know, my knee's killing me. If I can suck it up for a month or two to get that surgery or let it rest, I'll be all right. Well, we don't have that luxury here. You know, it's a constant grind. So, and other than that, man, it's just, it's a tough life, you know, going from the pinnacle of one profession to starting out at the very bottom, you know, as scraps, you know, from the beginning you're a throwaway, trying to build yourself back up after you've already established yourself. It's, you know, kind of having a slice of humble pie, but, you know, it's an experience that I'm so glad, you know, I've been able to have, and I'm so grateful for. And I'm living the dream here. I was meant to be a WWE superstar even more than football, and I'm having the time of my life. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Well,
you certainly sound like it. And here, we'll get you out on this. I got to ask you about your good friend Gronk. I got to ask you about Rob Gronkowski. I mean, came up a little short during the Super Bowl.
It's a tough day.
Are we going to see him in the WWE one day? I mean, tell us. You got the inside scoop here.
Well, right now, he's, season just ended. It was a tough loss. He's kind of evaluating everything, whatever he wants to be doing in the future. But, we talk about all the time. I'm going to see him here in a couple days. I just was hanging out with him last week. I mean, he's a big WWE fan, if you couldn't tell by WrestleMania last year, and he's chomping at the bit. He wants in. Whenever the time is right and the stars align, I'm sure you'll see Rob making a guest appearance at some point. We'll see. Who knows what the future holds.
You got to train him.
Let's go. You know it. You know I will. Great. Come on, baby. My new tag partner. Let's go.
Oh, could be.
Hey, could be. Hey, you know it.